ערב שבת קודש, פרשת נוח, תשפ"ו. השיעור לעילוי נשמתה הטהורה של מרת לאה בת וירג'ני מהדה עליה שלום. רוח השם תניחנה בגן עדן, אמן. This week's parasha, we are reading about the flood that Borei Olam brought on the world, and he wanted to destroy the whole world, because the whole world was corrupt. And the pasuk says, כי השחית כל בשר את דרכו על הארץ. Says Rashi there, that even domestic animals, birds, all the animals, have relations with those which are not of their species. And the Midrash adds and says that it was there a whole mixture, men with animals, animals with animals, a corrupt world. This gives us to understand why Borei Olam destroyed even the animals. Borei Olam told Noach to build an ark. He built the ark. He was in the ark. The flood started. And then the pasuk says that Noach sent the raven to go and to look and to see what is in the world, what happened in the world. And then the pasuk says the following, וישלח את העורב, ויצא יצא ושוב, עד יבושת המים מעל הארץ. Explains Rashi, what is יצא ושוב? Explains Rashi and says, הולך ומקיף סביבות הטבע. Noach sent him with a message. And the raven, he was making circles around the teva. ולא הלך בשליחותו. He didn't go to fulfill the message that Noach gave him. שהיה חושדו על בת זוגו. He suspected Noach. Maybe when he will not be in the ark, Noach will do something with his wife, with his mate. And here we have a question. The first time he didn't fulfill the message. But why Noach didn't send him again? Why the raven didn't have the merit to bring the good news to Noach that there is a new world? Why only the dove had this merit, as the pasuk says later on, that Noach sent the dove, and when the dove went out on the second time, she came back to Noach and she brought in her mouth a branch of an olive tree. And the question is here, what was her merit to bring the good news? Number two, why she brought a branch of olive tree? Why this tree? Why not another tree? This is what she found. Why this what Borei Olam directed her to bring to the teva, and not enough from another branch, from another tree? In order to understand it, we have to look in Rashi in other psukim as well. And the pasuk says there that when the animals came to Noach's ark, the pasuk says there that they came one animal with his wife. As the Pasuk says, 1 minute, Ish ve'ishto. What is Shnaim Ish ve'ishto? By animals you have a husband and a wife. Why to use this word, Ish ve'ishto? Explains Rashi that when Borei Olam sent all the animals to come to the ark, the animals that entered the ark was only animals, pure animals that didn't sin. They were like Ish ve'ishto, own species, pure animals. Since Borei Olam is going to build a new world, he wanted that the all new animals in the world will be pure. All of them will be pure. Therefore, only animals that didn't sin came to the ark. In other words, the ark is a space of purity. During the flood, during the Mabul, Noah sent the raven. The raven, we said before, what Rashi said, he went around, he flied around the Teva. He didn't want to go because he suspected Noah. Maybe he will do something with his mate. And here we look on the raven and we see that the raven, even though he is pure, because only pure birds came into the Teva, but he is still with the culture of the old world. This is what he thinks now. We are now in a pure place. We don't think about what you are thinking now. This was in the old time, not now. Therefore, the raven didn't have the merit to bring the good news to the world, because you are not from the new world. Your concept, you are with an old concept. Who was suitable to do it? The dove. Because we find in the Mefarshim that the dove is a pure bird. She goes only with her mate that she met one time, and this is her mate, this is her husband. She doesn't go with anyone else, never. And if one dies, she doesn't go with another one. She remains a widow all the time. Such a pure bird, she has the merit to come and to say to tell Noah that there is a new world. And she brought in her mouth a branch of an olive tree. David HaMelech says in Sefer Teilim, in Shir HaMa'alot, he says, Eshtecha kegefen poriya bi'arketei veitecha, banecha kishtile zeitim saviv leshulchanecha. Olam is blessing the person. He says, you have a wife, she's like a vineyard, and your children are like plants of olive tree. Olives, we know, it's not a sweet fruit. And if David HaMelech wanted to bless the father, that all his children are around his table, he should have said, your children are like etrogim, are like apples that have a good smell and have a good taste. They are sweet. Why to say that to bless the person that his children will be like plants of olives? Explains Rashi there in the name of the Yerushalmi in Masechet Kil'ayim. Says Rashi there that olive tree cannot be grafted. And since that in the time of that bad generation, they did everything. Mixture of everything. Mixture of animals, mixture of trees, mixture of everything that was in the world. They mixed it. Olive tree doesn't get grafted. This is the blessing that David HaMelech is blessing the Father, that your children will be pure, will remain pure, a blessing. They will be pure around your table. They will not bring with them new cultures. They will remain as you educated them. From here we see that the olive tree is not being grafted, remains pure, is a pure tree. Therefore, for the new world, for the good news to the new world, the dove brought with her a branch of an olive tree, a pure one. Let's hope, Bezrat Hashem, that after the Yamim Noraim, after all the prayers, after Yom Kippurim, after Tfilat Ne'ilah, that everyone was pure, the purity will continue. And Bezrat Hashem, we will have peace in the world. Shabbat Shalom.